Hi there. I noticed you're doing a great job understanding acceptance criteria and definition of done from our last conversation. So, how is the baking going? Thanks. It's going well. Thanks for your explanation in our last conversation. If you missed our last conversation on what is definition of done and how it is different than acceptance criteria, then the link to the video is in the comment section. But you know what? I've been wondering who creates the definition of done. Some say the Scrum Master creates it. Some say the PO creates it. And some say it's the developers. Who actually creates the definition of done? Great question. You baked a cake last time for your friend and understood when the cake is ready to be delivered in a done state. Now, who do you think decides when the cake is truly done and ready to be delivered? The person who is going to eat it? Well, not exactly. In our case, it's like a collaboration between the baker, which is you, and the people who will enjoy the cake, who is your friend. So, creating the definition of done is a bit like setting the standard for what makes our cake done and ready to be served. Got it. But who is responsible for defining those standards? Excellent question. Just like in agile teams, it's a team effort. Ideally, the entire team, including developers, PO, and other stakeholders, should contribute to creating the definition of done. It's a collective agreement on what completeness looks like for each product backlog items or user story, like deciding how fluffy the cake should be or how it has to be packaged. So it's a team decision. Absolutely. It ensures everyone is on the same page about what done means. Just like how we all need to agree on what our finished cake looks and how it has to be delivered. That makes sense. It's a team effort to define when our work is complete. Bingo! And remember, just like with our cake, having a clear definition of done ensures that what we deliver meets the expectations of everyone involved. But how do we get started with it? Good point. Imagine you are part of a big cake franchisee. The franchisee will have a set of guidelines, standards on how the cake should be prepared, the quality of ingredients used, and how the cake must be delivered. You have to adhere to their standards while delivering cakes to customers. I see. So if the organization has already a set of definition of done, we inherit it and follow it. Exactly. And have you noticed how the quality and customer experience of all the outlets are not the same, despite belonging to the same franchisee? Yes, some are great and some are not so great. Correct. You begin from the standard of definition of done if your organization has one. And then you build your own list on top of it. Like what should be the code review standards, the documentation standards. We constantly inspect and adapt the definition of done to improve the quality of the product and the customer experience. Great. Thank you so much. I'm going now to meet all the stakeholders to form our definition of done. But how do you know so much? Simple. Just follow Simplify with Satya.